WNBA Coach of the Year back in 2022. Tip is corralled by Las Vegas. We're off and running on this Sunday afternoon on the road. And then the Sun humbled by the Minnesota Lynx, who made the finals. That was Connecticut's last game last Sunday. Drop off Young to Wilson.
Towards Asia Wilson, it opens up so much more for her teammates.
Hard screen by Wilson. Another one by Lloyd. Leaves Young untouched. Glides to the basket for two. Gets it back. Nelson Adona with the assist there. Heading around. Still loose. Jarda. Morrow's jumper is true. 5th in the league in block shots with 23 now on the season. 10 on the shot clock for Rivers. Takes the dribble handoff. Skip to Mailou for two.
Love the confidence in the play.
3-time MVP against the Rook. Backing her down. Wilson spin move. It rolls in.
Asia Wilson creates so much separation.
It just scored the fewest amount of points since the franchise's move to the Sin City in 2018. They scored just 54. Nelson Adona.
Where has that been all year from Nelson Adona? What a fantastic finish. Bodying up against Smith.
Melissa Smith off one foot. That's pretty. For Connecticut, Lindsay Allen has checked in, joining Rivers, Lacan, Charles, and Nelson Adona. Evans skip it out to Gray. Dancing, Chelsea Gray. Could not maneuver at home. Gets the loose ball back. Bounce it for Wilson. Yes. Jackie Young, by the way, on the bench. 2 quick fouls. Evans has done a beautiful job as that rotational point guard piece. Lacan picks her up at half court. Keeps her composure. Tries to go around the screen, and the Sun forced to stop. Charles the other way for two.
The defense turning into offense. Going to be
into this one. 6 on the shot clock for Lacan. Has 2 points, both from the line. Finds Charles. It rolls in for two.
Nice job.
Out there with Lacan, Sheldon, Peters, and Charles. Tina Charles belly bumping inside. Tina Charles. We play on. Well, Tina's got 6 in 7 minutes off the bench, a +6 for the game. Evans downhill. Bank is open. Going for it all that time, just a 2-point game. At the nail, Evans lob it. Stokes for 2. Excellent offense by Las Vegas.
Space as well to make her moves. She doesn't need a lot of space, but still they did a nice job making it difficult.
Charles, the hook shot is true. Chelsea Gray, 4 assists already, just needs 3 to pass Becky Hammond. Nice look. Finding the cutter. Young to Smith. Timeout. Rashid Mezion. We'll take it to WNBA Countdown, a full 1-hour edition at 7 o'clock. Chelsea Gray, splash.
Go ahead. You communicate with me now. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to ask you if you had a suggestion for Caitlin Clark or Nafisa Collier. You have an all-star draft hot take. There's Young for 2 and the foul. In year 8. Aces have built their largest lead. Rivers passes up the 3. Penetration, pull-up, money.
The defense that Vegas is sitting in. Connecticut has to do a better job getting into some gaps, trying to force that defense to shift, and then getting some points in the paint. Goodness gracious, what a finish by Smith. Adding Jewel Lloyd, seeing the core 4 that they have between Chelsea Gray, Wilson, Lloyd, and Young. You thought they were going to be one of the top teams in the league on paper. And that's one of the top things J.C. Sheldon could do on paper, transition.
First 3 for the Sun today, now 1 for 7. Kirsten Bell has just checked in and blows by. Puts it home.
Vegas has done a much better job in the second half of the quarter of keeping Connecticut to 1 and done, letting their defense dictate their offense just like that. My goodness gracious.
June 30th at Minnesota. As for the Aces, after a humiliating loss at Indiana. Gray navigates and finds Young. That's assist number 6. She's 1 away from passing Becky Hammond. 1,708, 1 away from passing her head coach. I'm sure they'll share a laugh on the charter. Probably going to bust to New York, I would imagine, but they care about the victory. Peters connects. Young guarded tightly by Allen. Bell must fire. She does, and hits. Kirsten Bell as the shot clock hits 0. Charles the screen. Allen looks for Charles. Lob it. Tina Charles lays it in with 1.3 to spare. Morrow in her second career WNBA start has 4 points. Dashing the other way, Jackie Young.
No one stopped the ball.
Wilson had a strong case for both, make no mistake. Rivers with 5 on the shot clock. Mitty doesn't go. Nelson-Ododa strips it and goes up strong for 2. Ace's biggest lead, 17 points. Gray in search of that 7th assist to pass Becky Hammond. Slings it into Wilson for 2 and the foul! Chelsea Gray passes Becky Hammond, now 6th all time.
My son going early on that.
I hope he's watching us, but it's a nice day. Get outside, frisbee, or watch Chelsea Gray. Rivers on the other end for 2. Here at Mohegan. Sets up for 3. Bottom. Chelsea Gray can score at 2. Dribble handoff to Sheldon. He's been dynamite from three-point land in the month of June, 47%. Instead, to connect on a 3 of her own.
That's a paint touch leading to an open three-point opportunity. The defense is forced to collapse. You have an open opportunity. Wow.
But the assassin, Jackie Young, with the shot clock winding down. Nelson-Ododa pull up. It goes down.
I like her in that short roll trying to hit.
Olivia Nelson-Ododa, second-round pick of the Sparks in 22. And Lloyd, welcome to the party. Her first. Charles faces up, picks up the dribble. Sheldon with the long 2. It's true.
I would love to see J.C. Sheldon.
Out to Evans. Young fake pass, dribble drive. Bounce it. Smith does the rest.
They get so deep into the paint down low on the floor. They can do anything they want because they are able to crack the defense. My goodness, Bria Hartley.
Evans, outlet, Wilson for 3. What a complete sequence by the unanimous MVP. Wants to go to work again. ISO on the left side. Wilson spin around and hit. Putting on a show in Mohegan Sun.
But she said defense has to remain the name of the brand.
Good stuff, Tarika. 5 straight points from Wilson. Earns a trip to rest. Sheldon connects from distance. Dana Evans crossover to Bell. Fires. Connects. Kirsten Bell with her second 3 today. Inching closer to a return. Suddenly that front court has a lot of depth with the addition of Smith. Evans with the teardrop.
Using her shiftiness.
7 for Evans, 17 bench points for Las Vegas. Nice fall away by Morrow. That was pretty.
She kept her shoulder square to the basket. Nice job by Morrow finishing towards the rim.
Anissa Morrow has 8 for the Sun. Evans from distance. Right now an 8th place team. They would match up with Minnesota in the first round if the playoffs started today. I know, a long way to go. Rivers happy the bank is open. Sun have dropped 9 in a row, including 4 by double digits. Evans going on a personal run right now. Aims to stay in front, low stance, got the deflection. Rivers, spin move. Rivers.
When she gets there, she can finish with so much ease. Nice soft finish. Touch.
Rivers has 8. Up fake 9. The 2 ball knocks it down.
Sanaya Rivers is consistently being a game changer, bringing her style from NC State. And then on the other side, you got Aaliyah Nye. She just scored her first baskets, but recently she had 16 points.
Maybe they'll play it here.
I'll meet you both in the middle. I love how the kids are going to come and have a great day. So. And I think Tarika knows that too. Ryan Marshall has checked in for the Sun, a rookie out of USC, second-round pick of the Suns, the 25 draft. Morrow puts the head down and finishes. Lost to the Fever on Thursday, and they bounce back. They'll see New York on Tuesday. Allen with the steal. Finds Morrow for 2. They'll wrap the road trip Thursday, July 10th at Washington. And after a panic kind of performance, only 54 points, Becky Hammond.